In this video, I built a new custom store selling yellow character portraits. Yesterday we made $1.1 thousand in sales. From researching competitors and building my own store to being invited to one of the biggest TV shows in my country. And this is how. When it comes to building a successful e-commerce brand, then in my opinion, the best way to do so is by selling personalized products.
Stitch Fix CEO Katrina Lake says it's the business of personalization that sets them apart.
Personalization is everything in 2022. From personalized recommendations on YouTube and Netflix to suggested playlists on Spotify. Everyone craves to have things that serve them by knowing them.
One-to-one, human-to-human personalization scalably.
When it comes to selling personalized products, there are thousands of options out there. From tiny necklaces with your name on it to custom bobbleheads that look exactly like you. The sky is your only limit here while choosing a product. These products trigger a wonderful feeling of dopamine that is also known as feel-good hormone that allows you to have a slight edge over the other e-commerce stores, which is needed now more than ever, considering how competitive the market is. But we are going to sell yellow character portraits. Basically, a yellow character is a drawing of yourself in this Simpson-looking art style. Not only one store, but multiple stores have built their million-dollar businesses around selling yellow character portraits. So I decided to create my own store and start selling these yellow character portraits. Before I started my own store, I needed to study the competition, from what the website looks like to actually ordering from their store. By doing this, I wanted to see how the buying experience looks like, how they engage with their customers, what post-purchase emails do they send, and if the delivered product actually lives up to its expectations. Okay, this kinda does look like me. When ordering from one of the companies, I received a order confirmation number that pretty much resembles of how much drawings have they sold. When taking an estimated AOV of $50 and multiplying it with the order number, we get an estimated number of how much sales have they made. And the number is pretty surprising to say the least. To get to know this business better, I need to know everything they do and why they do it. So this is how they send the final product to the customer. While studying the competition, I made a lot of notes and kept them in my mind while starting my own business. One of the biggest yellow character company, Turned Yellow, is selling one person drawing for $50. I mean, that's crazy. The thing that got me most excited about this product was the high profit margins. I mean, you could basically find someone on Fiverr to do one person drawing for $5 and then sell it on your store for $50. When a customer comes to the website and uploads a photo they want to be drawn yellow, I then receive the photo together with drawing notes, send it over to the designer, and he will send me back the final file, which then I will forward back to the customer. This picture comes in a digital format, but you can easily upsell a printed file inside the order completed email. And this is pretty much what all the big guys are doing. With all the homework done, I felt confident to start my own business. If you're enjoying this video, please consider subscribing. Also, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. But now, let's get back into the video. Firstly, I needed to find someone who will draw these pictures. So I started researching for different illustrators who can draw these yellow character portraits. My objective was not to find artists who can draw these illustrations, but rather finding the top class ones so we can offer the best quality possible. The last thing I want to happen is customers asking for a refund because the quality does not match the price. Next thing on the list was finding a name for my business. Since I live in a small country called Estonia and this certain product has not been sold here before, finding a perfect name was not a problem. I purchased the domain, linked it to Shopify, and started customizing the store. Building a store from scratch with Shopify is super easy and basically everyone can do it. After messing around with setting up the store and adding some apps, it was time to price the products. I used the same price guide as Turned Yellow. After calculating some numbers, my cost per unit for artist is $8, and if sold at $30, it leaves me with $22 profit. Given that this product has high scalability because of the ability to actually choose how many people would you like to turn yellow, I was super excited and ready to launch the store. But before the launch, I had few things to get out of the way. One of them being email flows. Large amount of profit and sales actually come from the email, so you don't want to miss out on this opportunity. The most important email flows I did set up was the abandoned cart email flow and new customer thank you flow. When this was done, it was time to move on to the next step, which was marketing the product. We are going to market this product in the busiest holiday season with Facebook ads, and for that we need some high quality ad creatives. I decided not to steal my competitors' ad creatives and rather create some of my own. So we rented a photo studio with professional photographer, found a family willing to attend the photo shoot, and basically carried it out. And we got excellent results. Okay, we are definitely going to use this one. The photos we received from the photo shoot were amazing, and finally it was time to start running the ads. I had already created a Facebook and Instagram page for our company, and inside the Facebook Business Manager I created two different campaigns, one of them being engagement and other conversion campaign. I tested a lot of creatives, and my main objective was just to get sales. Since there was no time to gather data, we just went all in with getting the sales. As for the ads, I made it super broad. Since I live in Estonia, that has about 1.3 million people in total, there is no point in doing detailed targeting, as it would significantly lower the already low amount of people reached throughout the campaign. Placements were limited to only Facebook, with a daily ad set budget of $10. I duplicated this ad set 5 times and published the ads. While the ads were running, we started to get a lot of orders. At first, I used Gmail to organize the orders, but things got pretty messy really quickly. After doing some research on finding a better system to organize the orders, I came upon an application called Trello. This app made the workflow 10 times easier and more organized. Upon receiving an order, I fetched the photos and drawing notes from Shopify, sent them over to Trello, and assign an artist who will design this photo. Also, you can set a deadline for when the order must be complete. If you're starting a similar business, I recommend to start using Trello right from the beginning to make things a lot easier. But now, let's get back into the results we got from running these ads. We ran these ads for a total of 7 days and made around $4,000 in sales. Given the fact that we haven't analyzed any data from these ads and we have not done any retargeting, I believe this business has huge potential in the upcoming years. Also, while these ads were running, I was contacted by one of the biggest TV shows in my country called Ringvaade. They were amazed about the idea of turning people yellow and invited me into their TV show to give a more detailed explanation about this business. After attending the show, the sales skyrocketed and made even as high as $1,000 a day. Yesterday we made $1.1 thousand in sales. And the best part about this was that I didn't have to pay anything for the advertisement, and I was left with a huge profit margins that I used to invest back into my business. If you enjoyed watching the video, smash the like button and I will see you in the next one.